WillNE answers 20 questions he's never been asked for Dexerto. We're going to see what we're going to answer along with him if we can. Just to clear up, WillNE is WillNE. I just pronounced it like that. Here we go.
WillNE, and I'm about to answer 20 questions that I've probably never been asked.
All right.
If you could delete one thing from the internet, what would it be?
Oh.
Honestly, I'd say short form content. I couldn't scroll back and like.
Oh, that's a good answer, you know. I mean, there's obvious mistakes to remove from the internet, but short form content I like. I like that that's not a... Yeah, you know what? Brain rot, low-key.
Tell you the last 5 things I've watched. It's just like, our biggest view video last year is just me eating pizza of ascending value. It's so structured and so like formulaic to get it to do well. Sometimes there's not even like time to like get a joke in. For discoverability, that's amazing. Like in terms of, you know, taking it and making YouTube be a full-time job, short form content is fantastic. But in a perfect world, if short form content could just fuck off, that'd be
I like that's a good answer, that. That's a good answer. Because I agree, like, what he's saying, yeah, I could go eat a piece of pizza, $1, $10, $20, $50, $100, $1,000. It's just not a good, like, do I care? Do I care about doing it? You're doing it just for the views. You're not really doing it to make good content. Something your audience think they know about you.
My audience thinks they know about me, but they are wrong about. Ooh. I don't like men. Just don't like men. That's lovely, but like, don't want to snog any of them.
Oh.
So probably that. Okay.
I don't know. The audience think they know about me, but they don't know. I have literally no idea. Feel like I'm a pretty open book. Are you really that stubborn? That's something that I can't really answer though, right? I think low-key that I'm not actually as stubborn as people think. But there's no way I can really say that. Because I think I used to be way more stubborn than I am, and that has just become like this association now that I will always just have now on YouTube. Because are you mean? Again, I'm going to say no, but I'm blunt. I think there's a fine line.
Hey, Mount Rushmore of YouTubers. Ooh. Can I give you my Mount Rushmore of like who I want to see right now? I would say Fern. I think Fern videos, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, I don't understand how you lot make videos this good, of this quality, this frequently. I think they're phenomenal. There is a guy called Wolf Glick. I watch every single minute of every upload. I just love a bit of Pokemon, I'll be honest. And it's just like bloke who's really good at Pokemon, making videos about being really good at playing Pokemon. Class. I love a Veritasium. Give me a little science story. Like, give me something.
I've never watched any of these three.
Show me some experiments. That's class. Oh, Zach also. Zach's just very good at telling a story, and to put it quite crudely, just has massive bollocks, and just the narrative of it is fantastic.
Okay. So he's going for people that are just purely for him. He's not going for like generic YouTube Mount Rushmore. Like, he's not going for Mr. Beast, PewDiePie. So if we're doing that, Ryan Higa, KSI, David Dobrik, low-key. I'm stuck between, for me, Nico, yes, but also I actually don't watch as many of his videos. Like, I don't watch every single... I'm trying to think of people that I literally, every video I watch. Like, you know what? I'm going to just put Harry there. Mr. Who's the Boss, he's close, but again, too recency bias for me. Yeah, I'm going to put them.
Content creator I'm jealous of. I would probably have to say Theo Baker, purely just for the sheer volume of food he can put away. He could just keep going. Chris MD as well. He can eat like an obscene amount of lasagna. Like, I don't have those particular talents of fit.
I want to try and eat more lasagna than Chris MD. Princessy, thank you for the bits. I'm going to say content creator I'm jealous of. Ooh. Maybe Deji, you know. Deji literally just does like, he'll have periods where he does nothing. But like, he does videos, but his videos are just him chilling.
Fair play to those boys. They can shift some.
He's never had to like, he's never followed like the algorithm and stuff like that. He's just chilled.
Ooh, okay. Silliest way I've injured.
I tried to ride a bike while wearing rollerblades, slipped off and did the splits. And yeah, did my groin.
I ran a marathon in Heelys, and I got to the place I was running my marathon in, and I found like a store that was nearby that sold Heelys the day before the marathon, and I found some bright white, light up LED leather ones. I thought, well, that'll be way better for the video. By then, get about, I don't know, 13 miles into this marathon, all my toenails fell off, and I bled through the leather. So that was just the stupidest, worst day of my life. So really glad I bought them. Unlimited money, unlimited resources. What video are you making?
Video am I making? I'm making... No, not all my toenails. Going to space, such a dead answer. I'm sorry. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting all of the best athletes in the world, and they are all trying a challenge at each other's sports. So, like, for example, I'd have like Ronaldo, Messi, LeBron James, like etc. etc. And they're gonna do like they would do a how many free throws can they get? How many penalties can they score? How many field goals can they get? I don't know. You know what I mean? See who is the ultimate athlete.
I got a bit hooked on like natural phenomena at the minute, and that's quite a faff to shoot. I'd love to go and just like sit on the edge of like an active volcano until it erupted, or like go and chase down a bunch of different like eclipses, or I'd love to just go and
resources
see really,
and money,
really
but
cool,
you'd still die.
Like rare natural things happening in the world and kind of rank and review them, and I don't know.
That's a cool
Worst
video
idea I've ever had. Probably the video last year we did hunting down natural phenomena. Sometimes you'd rock up and half of them would be terrible. We're going to see bioluminescence, right? It's where like beaches and like waves glow like bright blue just because there's something going on in the water. Something that doesn't go on in the water if it rains. So we land there, no glowing plankton, they don't come out. Absolute disaster. Good in theory, sometimes not in practice. Okay.
Oh, what? I'm trying to think of a video that... I don't know. Silliest idea I've had. I don't know. I could go through all my channel and stuff and find one, but sorry, not going to answer that one.
Punchy one. Most you've earned from one video. I remember like 4 or 5 years ago, there was an app called
Staring at a wall. There you go.
It was like live podcasting.
Staring at a wall for 10 minutes. No, that was an hour. Staring at a wall for an hour.
So it was like TikTok live, but you can't see someone.
I did this too.
And they're maybe chatting to a mate. In the UK, I would say you're probably looking around like a $20 to $25 CPM. So that's how much you get paid per 1,000 views. And they came in with 100, right? And like people at agencies in the UK were like, this has got to be fake. Like this is just way over the odds. Like, why are they offering this? Someone chased it up. It was real. So I think I made a video. It did over 1 million views, and that app just paid through the nose. With a few of the deliverables and Instagram bits thrown in, I think that was probably 100 grand on one video, which is just ridiculous. So I'm seeing...
I don't think I did a video for stereo. I did stereo, and it was brand deal, but I don't think I did a video for stereo. Most I've made... The issue is, right, so this isn't a cop-out. I... like change something on my YouTube so that I can't see my old earnings. Bet you wish you did now. No, because I still did stereo and I still earned a good amount. But it was just for doing them. So I can't say it was a highest earning video because I don't think I did a video for it. I just did the stereos. Give me a second. I want to say it was my diss track that was like $85,000 or something, but I might be wrong because also, as I said, I now can't see what is going on. I literally can't even. The CPM for that isn't even good. It got a lot of views. Yes, if I go on my lifetime for videos, I will only see stuff for the last like year and a half. So like my diss track won't even be there. Bro, what's going on? Dollars. I just keep everything in dollars.
Question here that says Newcastle win the Prem, or I'm not even reading the second option. Newcastle
Leeds
win
with
the
the
Prem.
Prem.
I think if we won the league, that's just the best night out ever. So that I'm taking that over whatever any second option is. Ooh, okay. Worst piece of advice I think for creators right now would be to reinvest all of your money into your channel. I think unless you are Mr. Beast, right, and it's like every single second, and it's all you care about, and it's all consumer, and you want to be the very biggest ever, make sure you've got some margin. You'll burn yourself out. It's just not sustainable unless you're like head down, go, 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 and you're gonna be globally big. Like most people don't have that skill set. What have you learned?
What do I not agree with? I mean, I do agree with that in terms of, okay, it's just not working. I mean, yeah, you don't need to reinvest. I see a lot of people just getting told. I see a lot of people being like, just take any brand deal and use the money for that to pay for the videos. And I disagree with that pretty heavily, because I think if you do a brand deal in a video, I think the video does naturally do worse. So I think only take it if you're doing it really to cover costs. Like if you have a video and you're like, oh, this video is going to cost me 10 grand, then like there's no point. Then you should take something to cover that. But if you're like, oh, okay, this video is not going to cost me anything, you don't need a sponsor. Like if the offer's amazing, take it, sure. But the video and the growth can be better than, like, in the long term than that.
And from doing YouTube, that has been able to make Rods a success. I think
Can't
it's
really answer
marketing. I think like a lot of marketing is kind of like, how can we get people's attention? That's the whole thing of YouTube, is how can we get and keep people's attention? So that's been very similar. I think it's kind of like
That's
world
fair.
building and trying to like create a story around the brand. That's kind of very much like a YouTube skill set as well. And then just kind of the boring stuff like managing a team and like, you know, being an entrepreneur. There's a lot of shared experience there. Where do we see Rods in 5 years' time? Hopefully acquired by a big manufacturer that will help us take it global to really deliver fantastic iced coffee all around the world. How has being business partners affected my relationship with James? If you don't know James, that is my friend James Marriott. I make a lot of videos with him. Good pal. It hasn't affected it too much because I would say we've always worked together. Having a project that you both are like fully bought in on, I think it's made sure that our communication's got a lot better. Like if we've ever got different views or something, or like we have a problem, we're now very good at like sitting down and be like, right, this is what I think, this is what you think. I would say it's made our communication better, which is a shame because, you know, he's a ball ache to talk to.
Do I like Rods?
All right.
I don't like iced coffee. I had Rods and I think there was 4 flavors. 2 of them I was like, these are all right. But I don't really like it in general, which I feel peak saying, because I literally said I don't want to try it on like Snapchat or Insta because I'm not going to. Ended up being on a video.
Yes. Now, I've been told it's time for me to good bin or bad bin some head shapes. Thank you, Dexerto.
Good bin, bad bin, they are friends. The YouTube fun never ends.
Okay, so that's a ball. That is you don't want a perfectly spherical head, so I'm going to go bad bin. Oh, that's my head. I'm going to go
bin.
Good bin. Thank you. Really, honestly, just pleasure to be here. Like, I really appreciate it. Oh, that's a steak. Okay, so I'm assuming we're not going lengthways and we're going to rotate
If it's that way.
It's kind of, who's that big
Good
shark
bin.
from SpongeBob when she's got a crab as a dad? Pearl. Okay, I'm being told in my ear, she's a whale. You can't say that these days. I'm going to say bad bin.
Nah.
Donut. Okay, a donut-shaped head. This is just such good fun. I'm having such good fun. That's a bad bin head shape. Kind of normal. If you're looking at it for a jaw perspective, you'd have a very chiseled jaw. You would just have a weirdly shaped head. Weird shaped top of head, but you can hide that with a trim. I don't know, grow it out. That's good bin. Rod's bottle. For a head shape, does have an eye on it though, so you would need one of them, but again, let's not be daft here. Bad bin. Shrek. To be honest, I've seen 7 options so far, and sadly this is the most normal, so we're going to good bin. That's a whisk.
He's
Bad
trying to
bin,
get through
that's
this as
a
quick as
pyramid.
possible.
I don't want that on your shoulders, bad bin. Sadly, viewers, that is the end of the good bin, bad bin head shape segment.
He's
sorry
so
that
happy
that's
to be done
over.
with
Hopefully
that.
more of those on this channel. Make sure you subscribe for those. You sod. Funniest interaction with a viewer. I've had a bizarre one. There's one I always come back to. It's like December 2016. I'm talking 5 a.m. right in Newcastle, Christmas morning. everyone in the Lenny household is asleep, and there's like a loud bang on the front window. Like, it's just like, goes a bit silent, whatever, dogs barking, whatever. Another loud bang on the window. My dad goes downstairs. There's some fella outside being like, oh, can Will come out? Can I get a picture? On Christmas morning, like 5 a.m, like Santa's been, like, surely, like one day of the year, you've got something better to do. But no, fair play, really committed. Never came back since, though. Did I?
I mean, I think it's not like, it's not going to sound funny, but when we were, me, Josh, JJ, and Vic were living together, and we started hearing like on the window constantly, just like banging. It was on my window, and I was like, can you not hear that? And they were like, no. And then Vic heard it on his window, and he was like, yeah, I hear it now. So we went out and looked. We looked out our window all together, the hallway window, and there was literally this, I say kid, probably like 18 to 20-year-old, sat under our trampoline with just on his phone. We could just see him because his phone was lighting up his face. So then we went down to like kind of confront him, and he literally just pretended to have a phone call and then just walked out the fence. Like, our fence had blown over because of a storm. Just walked out. We followed him, and we literally followed it, like, because we were like, all right, he's not getting a car, so he's obviously walked here. We literally just followed him walking, and he walked to a house probably like 10 houses down, and we're like, cool. We know where this like intruder lives. Went the next day to kind of be like, all right, he can't fake being on a phone call now. His mum answered the door, and she made him write a apology note. Bear in mind, he's about 20. He had to write a apology note, and it was a card that literally said like, to the Sidemen, sorry for what I did, and then his name. And that was it. I was like, you're 20. Your handwriting looks like that. I don't know what's going on. You guys don't have bodyguards at the time. I don't have a bodyguard now. In our house. Yeah, it's very odd.
I shan't take a picture with them. Absolutely no chance. Get the fuck. Oh, biggest fear. Now, to be honest and earnest,
Octopus.
I worry a lot about getting older and doing this job getting older, and like how that looks. Like, I feel like you've got to kind of go like, right, okay, I'm this age now. What can I realistically be doing? Like, can I, like, what's a bit too juvenile, and how do I grow with the audience, and how do I,
bad attitude, that.
still make stuff and that's watchable and doesn't make your toes curl a bit of like, oh, why is he 30 stuffing marshmallows in his mouth? Silly.
I hear that, but I don't like that attitude. I think you can think that about anyone. Like, I could look at him doing a marathon in Heelys and going like, oh, come on, mate. You're 30. You can say that about anything. It's not cringe. It's cringe if you don't play into it. You know what I mean?
This mistake I've made in a video. I once made a video where the whole storyline was like building a house, like a tiny house for my ex-girlfriend. We're up a mountain. It's like winds go nuts in the Lake District. We broke up not long after that wrapped, and that was like a 6-week edit. So, editing this video. Video's coming out. Obviously, we've got a brand deal on the video, so it's contracted to come out. We've spent all of the money from the brand deal, so video needs to come out. Needs to, tell this story. Relationship's finished. So that was just lack of foresight, or just, maybe just, unfortunate. But that was definitely a daft mistake.
That's peak.
That was definitely one I've regretted, for sure. Most you've been damaged by a bad bin item. It's probably something horrendous and clothing related. There's probably like some really weird, like skimpy little lace top that there is footage of me in for the rest of my life out on the internet.
You see what I'm saying?
That
Like, you could go, oh, you can't be doing that.
Regret being out there.
You can do it to anything.
Second stupidest thing I've ever bought.
An NFT.
I live in a small flat. It's like 450, 500 square foot.
Oh,
and
that was
when
the
I moved
stupidest
into
thing you
that
bought.
flat, right, I bought a racing simulator. So these are big,
Mad.
chunky things, like massive metal frames, and big, like actual seat you put in a car, and obviously, a couple of screens, yeah, PC. You need a lot of space. And I've realised I need to not have a dining table, and I kind of had a bit of an introspective moment, going, 29-year-old fella, can't really be making the decision to get rid of your dining table for a racing simulator. So I think that was a pretty stupid purchase with a lack of foresight.
Yeah, but bro, if you're have fun, mate. If you want one, get one. Live once. How many likes on TikTok to be a part of the Sidemen charity match? 4 billion.
Party guests. I don't really.
It seems kind of. I just think like, do what you want. If you're like, I love racing simulator. Like, I love racing games and stuff like that. Get one. A dining table.
Ooh. Okay, I'll give you Hat and Ben Arthur and Johan Kabay can come as well. And I'll probably be making something French for them. If you're not familiar with them, they are old French Newcastle players. Yeah, something French. Maybe, I don't know, like some onion soup or some beef tartare. Oh, hello, Jack's dining room, you handsome man. When you go to Chipotle, do you get a bowl
burrito.
of burrito? Give me a burrito.
I get a burrito.
Extra bit of carbs.
2 burritos.
I don't love a wrap. Yeah, give me a burrito. Wrap it up, man. Pack it full of sour cream. Okay. So if I'm coming up with a question for a content creator, what's the worst thing to ask someone? Who is your favorite employee and why are they the best? And no dodging the answer. And fully name check them. And who's the worst? Who's your worst employee?
That's the bad one.
No, not a chance. No, that wasn't the rules.
My favorite employee. Oh my god.
Oh, nah, he asked that for X. That ain't for me. Well, that was interesting. I like that.